Hey everyone, and welcome to the PlantStock Daily. My name is Jesse if we haven't met yet. Today we'll focus on Oatly, given that the stock really plummeted yesterday to an all-time low. First, I will talk about why I think it dropped the way it did. Second, I will discuss if the stock does look attractive at the moment. And lastly, we'll take a look at the price target for this stock. As always, I would appreciate an early thumbs up since it does help with the YouTube algorithm. If you're interested in getting up to date with news and analysis on plant-based companies such as Beyond Meat, Oatly, and TTCF to name a few, 5 days a week, then make sure to subscribe and don't forget the bell button. And also don't forget to join our free Discord channel where we talk about the companies at more detailed level. And for you who are interested in Oatly, I should mention that in our Discord right now, we have a very experienced investor who has been investing for about 30 years. He's actually been invested in Oatly since 2012. So make sure to join us. Take a look in the description. Thank you guys. Appreciate your help. Yesterday in the overall market, it started out bloody again. But eventually things settled down. Nasdaq finally caught a break. But in our side of the street, things got really ugly. The only plant stock that held its ground was Baby F. The others got hammered down. And the worst by far was Oatly. Why? First of all, our stocks dropping at the moment has nothing to do with fundamentals and everything to do with the overall fear in the market. The biggest culprit yesterday was likely Goldman Sachs' report that estimates 4 rate hikes in 2022. Anyone remember when the Fed stated over and over again that they wouldn't raise the rates until 2023? But you gotta ask yourself this question. Would Biden really dare to have 4 rate hikes this year, given the midterm elections later this year? Now, before we start focusing on Oatly, I just want to say that this won't be a deeper dive. That will come in a future video. As we are familiar with, this hasn't been an easy year for Oatly. Yesterday, it dropped with over 9%. In the last 6 months, it's down almost 70%. But in the last month or so, it has been more steady given that the valuation is looking way more attractive now. But at the moment, the last month's estimates are worse again given that it dropped heavy yesterday. Right now, a total of almost 15%. As I've stated earlier, the reason for this huge drop as of late has nothing to do with fundamentals. Fear related to the potential interest rates hikes in 2022 and the idea of it being 4 hikes obviously puts fear in many investors' hearts. In the case of Oatly, Spruce Point's attack on the company during the summer is still probably turning its ugly head. As a hedge fund, they had a clear agenda to make money on Oatly by shorting it and making up several claims regarding misconducts on the behalf of the company still lives fresh in many investors' minds. It should be stated, this kind of behavior that many hedge funds use to their advantage in the US would never be legal in Sweden or many other countries. The game is rigged, but you can use this knowledge in your favor. So the question is this stock attractive at the moment? Well, let's take a look at what Wall Street thinks. First, let's take a look at their earnings. This is a disruptive growth company, so at the moment they are at a loss. From everything I understand, we can most likely see a profit in 2023. So considering that this is a growth story, we really need the revenue to work for us. If we take a look at the revenue from 2018 to 2021 Q3, we're still waiting for Q4. It has been an incredible growth story so far, with a compounded annual growth rate of almost 80%. Growth margins has slowed down, but given what has happened during 2021, shipping costs, the pandemic, inflation scare, etc., 20% in margin is still pretty impressive. Imagine when things start going again. So in 2020, the revenue was at $421 million. What can we expect for 2021 when the Q4 report comes out? Here, I like to use Seeking Alpha's site. I like the way they put all the different information together in a simple and easy, accessible manner. Makes it easier on the investor. If you are interested in their service, take a look down in the description where I have a link, and if you use it, you get a 50% discount and I get a commission. According to Wall Street, 17 analysts that covered this stock, we can expect an average of $640 million. That's around a 50% increase. But we want to look at future revenue, right? Will it keep growing at a rapid pace? High estimates for the end of 2022 are at around 1.2 billion and low estimates are around 880 million. The average is around $1 billion. Like we've stated for a while, Oatly will most likely be the first plant-based company to reach 1 billion in revenue, and it does seem that they have a good chance of reaching that this year, according to Wall Street. Then what kind of stock price can we expect? Well, if we first look at the analyst breakdown, here we can see that out of the 17 analysts from Wall Street, 6 of them are very bullish. Another 6 are bullish, 4 of them are neutral, there are no one who are bearish, but one of them is very bearish. So overall, they are bullish on the stock. High estimates land at $23, and the low estimates, which is basically one analyst, lands at $7.8. So the average price that Wall Street expects is $15.29 per share. From today's pricing, that is 100% upside, a 2x of your money. Now, should we care what Wall Street thinks? In the long run, it is way more important what you think as an investor, given your own due diligence. But remember, this is not financial advice. But in the short term, it does matter what they think, because it will lead to that more investors open their eyes to the stock, and if that happens, we will see the stock take off once again. Like Buffett has stated before, if a business does well, the stock eventually follows. Well, that was it for today. I hope you found some value in today's video. If you did, make sure to like the video and feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to join our free Discord channel down in the description. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day and peace out.